Good evening. It was a gorgeous spring day today, and we've got another one on the way as well tomorrow. Temperatures, we're topping out about 80 degrees. We may see a little bit of a heightened forecast for tomorrow afternoon. This morning in the 50s, and tomorrow morning only a few spots will be at that mid 50-degree mark. On the south shore will pretty much remain in the 60s. So it's a beautiful evening across New Orleans and southeast Louisiana. Temperatures somewhere at the moment between the upper and mid 60s across both sides of the lake. So we've seen our temperatures fall a good bit since this afternoon. Dew point values, they'll continually start to rise as we head towards the next few days, but it's still going to be really beautiful and comfortable out there. You will not notice a huge difference in the humidity. As we approach the next few afternoons, wind speeds should be relatively calm. We'll continue with single to double digits, a few spots in the teens, but very few gusts. And our forecast for tonight looks really nice and calm as well. So we'll drop into the low 60s as we approach sunrise. Remember, sunrise tomorrow morning at 7:03. Temperatures will then quickly rise into the upper 60s, mid 70s, and eventual low 80s. And we'll have a ton of sunshine like we did today. So important to remember the sunglasses and the sunscreen. As you're waking up on the North Shore, a little bit cooler than South Shore locations, mid 50s here for Hammond, Covington, Slidell, and the list goes on. Otherwise, you'll see the low 60s across South Shore locations. And tomorrow afternoon, again, we'll probably top out right around 80. Our record for tomorrow is 83. There is the possibility we could meet or exceed it. So we'll be watching for that. And of course, across the rest of the country, especially on the western half, it's been a lot warmer and many records have been shattered this weekend. So tomorrow, the UV index is going to be pretty high once more. Just like today, you could get a sunburn within 10 to 20 minutes. So make sure you're definitely approaching the sunscreen each time you step outside, and an outer layer is not a bad idea either to prevent it. Just something you can lose when it gets really warm. We'll have those comfortable early morning temperatures. So our upper pattern is going to shift a little bit as we get later into the week. We've had a ridge of high pressure basically dominating, which is why you haven't seen a whole lot of cloud cover in the skies, especially off to the west. Well, this dome is going to move a little bit further east as we head later into the week, Wednesday and Thursday. At that point, we'll see temperatures jump up a little bit higher, just a few degrees at best, into the low and eventual mid 80s. So look at some of these temperatures out to the west earlier today. Phoenix in the triple digits. That'll likely be the case again tomorrow. We're seeing the 80s out towards Sacramento, Los Angeles, beautiful, sunny and 75, but a lot of Texas cities in the 90s, and that's making us look like we're a little bit cooler comparatively. Phoenix still going to remain in the upper 90s, not far off of 100 degrees to start the week. We'll continue to see a very consistent forecast as well. So as we get towards the middle of the week, a little bit warmer, but all things considered, pretty pleasant. Now our chances of rain are going to stay really low over the next 7 days. We don't see any major weather systems coming through to bring heightened rain chances and help out with our drought scenario. So we'll remain in that extreme classification from Homa down to the coastline, New Orleans proper, and a little bit further south, still classified with a severe drought concern. And then a little bit of an improvement with the moderate scenario up onto the North Shore. We've got abnormally dry conditions through Hammond and looking better off to the west where there's been more rain in the last couple weeks. But here's the overall extended outlook through the end of the month into early April. We're going to stay warmer than normal consistently. Your 7-day forecast showing a combination of clouds and sunshine. Temperatures consistently in the low 80s with overnight lows in the 50s and 60s.